Self-care has been everywhere lately. Love yourself, treat yourself. Get a bubble tea, go for a spa, get a fancy dinner, book the trip, take a bath, and then light up your candle. Because honestly, life has been a lot. I actually really like this trend. I like it because it's basically telling people you don't have to earn the break. You don't have to be good enough to be allowed to enjoy something. But the more I thought about it, the more I start wondering if it's actually the same thing as loving yourself. Or is it just a cute band-aid for something needs fixing underneath? To be clear, I'm not anti-self-care. Life is stressful, so a nice treat or a nice dinner isn't being dramatic, and it does work. It makes you feel good about yourself. Well, at least for a couple hours. But here's what's stuck in my head. The nice treat is never the issue. The issue is we start calling it the wrong thing. We start calling it love. Think of this way, you can buy a child a toy, a candy, and they will be thrilled. But that's not make a parent love real. The real test is when the child is being an absolute asshole, crying, screaming, but I think a good parent still loves them regardless, not because the behavior is fine, but because their love is unconditional. And that comes with great patience, helping the child to become a better version of themselves without walking away. And that's exactly what self-love should look like, because we know we have flaws. We know them because we are sometimes the biggest criticizer of our lives. An embarrassing moment from years ago that no one remembers, blaming ourselves for being lazy, and a resentment that we should have achieved more by now. And sometimes the voice is actually helpful. It motivates us to do better, to try again, to change things that actually needed changing. But a lot of times, it's not fuel. It's self-sabotage. It stops sounding like, you can do better, and instead it sounds like, you're not good enough. You're not worthy. And that's the biggest difference, because treating ourselves is like buying a toy. It's nice, but it's not the same as loving the most difficult part of ourselves. Because you can be holding that bubble tea on the one hand, and the other hand still giving yourself harsh criticism. Why am I like this? Why can't I just get it all together? The reward and cruelty can sit side by side because the treat doesn't cancel out criticism. It just distracts you from it for as long as the sugar lasts. And I think if we let the treat become the whole idea of love yourself, we start letting ourselves off the hook from the actual work. Setting healthy boundaries to protect our inner peace. Talk to yourself with more compassion the same way you would talk to your friend. Forgiving past versions of yourself for not knowing what you know now. Understand your emotions and learning to say no without guilt, and so on. And maybe that's the real question underneath all of this. If I can't even hold a messy version of myself, how can I expect someone else to do the same? So if you've thought about it before and you have your own version of the bubble tea, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.